let's get to the real meat and potatoes, or I don't know if this is a little too far. The matzo ball soup
there
of
we go.
this evening. You are so not invited to my Bat Mitzvah, the newest Adam Sandler Jr. project. He's got the kids working on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Zach, did it live up to the Netflix Sandler hype that you were giving it?
You know what? I actually think this is probably one of the better Happy Madison Netflix co-productions. It's not necessarily like the wackiest or wildest. It's not the most Happy Madison-esque of those movies. What this one is something that is a lot closer in spirit to something like Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, or even something like Eighth Grade. I felt the influence of both those properties on this. I wouldn't say the film, since the film is so recent, but the book at least definitely had an influence on how this film came together. And
it's a book. Interesting.
No, I meant the Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret book. Sorry,
okay.
Just to be clear. But I think there's just something kind of sweet and pretty innocent in this, but also like pretty funny. I think it's got a real feel for like the awkward adolescent period and the like unspoken rules of friendships and things that are like gigantic betrayals when you're just a preteen, but even if they don't necessarily seem like life-ending things now, I do feel like her friend really went through it in this movie. I'm not so sure that her grand gesture at the end is a kind of thing that I'd forgive her for, given all that she's put through. That being said, like I thought it was charming. I thought it was sweet. To me, it's like a great teen comedy, and if we need Adam Sandler to shed a spotlight on B'nai Mitzvah culture for everybody to understand the pressures and anxieties around it, then I'm glad he's doing his work.
I agree with Caitlin's review. We're not letting that slide. Absolutely not. I think one of the reasons why I was also really surprised by it is because it comes from the director who did Crush, which was on Hulu.
Yeah.
This one's a little bit more on the rated R side because they are older. They're in middle school, if I'm not mistaken, right? In Bat Mitzvah.
Yes.
Here they're in high school. Dude, it's got that same sense of humor. Mm-hmm. I was actually really surprised with how funny it was, how I think the references you pointed out with Eighth Grade and that awkwardness.
Yeah, it does the same thing that Eighth Grade does in one sense that I love are those like dramatic zooms, the long lens zooms that will like find an awkward thing in the background. Yeah. Or the way that they'll just pick on a random kid.
Yeah, when you're in these crowded places and you can like feel the anxiety that she feels, all of the eyes are on her, and then they'll like zoom into this kid and be like, "Hey," and how like the boys are living in a completely different universe to what the girls are going through.
Yep.
The cast was also surprisingly decent. We were making the joke that Adam Sandler's wife is in this movie, but not married to Adam Sandler. Now, mind you, this is the second round. I can't even imagine telling Mrs. Sandler, I'm casting Idina again to play the wife. They got similar mouths because you could really see it in the main daughter. I don't know who was the main one. I want to say it was Sonny. Who's the main? Who's the lead?
Yeah, I think so. I think Sonny was the lead.
Yeah, he's got both daughters in this, and you can see it. They got like that Aerosmith, Liv Tyler mouth going on. They get it from their mom, but you could also see it with...
You're too young for Botox, but it looks like Botox.
Alina gave me one look. I'm like, nah, I'm pretty sure you got to look at her mom. Her mom's going to be in the next scene.
Yeah.
Between both sisters, I noticed that the older one, probably not the better actor of the two, but she did sing some of the songs. So I don't know if that's like the career path that Sandler's going to...
Interesting. Yeah, she is kind of more of a background role anyway.
Yeah.
She's not a huge...
But the lead?
Very good.
Not bad for the teen comedy that they're going for here. I thought she did a pretty decent job going through all of the emotions of the cringe and everything that she's got to deal with. And she also had a really good supporting cast with her friends, but also, you may know her more, bro, but the
Sarah
SNL
Sherman,
lady.
Let's talk about it. She's so good in this movie. What a perfect marriage for the Adam Sandler universe.
Bro, she needs to be in more Sandler stuff, man. This is y'all's... Yeah, this is y'all's Jews of the moment, because I was gonna say Senate, but it turned out that she's not an official one. She has got it, bro. I've seen a couple of SNL sketches with her. She is just dedicated to the bit at all
Yeah.
times. And that standing desk bit and the changing
So
of the damn
good.
menorahs.
When she keeps
that got me.
changing her walking stance.
Nah, she's good, bro. She's really funny.
I love her, yeah.
So overall, I was pretty impressed with it. You know, last week you had it as your pick of the week. I was like, I don't know, bro. This feels like it's going to be Murder Mystery Ash. They got a good director. I'm very impressed with the girls picking up that Sandler tradition of just the timing with the jokes. And yeah, I was pretty impressed with it. Looking forward to more of Sammy Cohen and honestly, even more of the Sandler girls doing some more bits in the future.
Yeah, I mean, it just as a longtime Sandler defender, it's really cool to see that he's finally like embracing the thing that we've been hoping for and like bringing interesting directors into the fold and kind of finding like an in-between, because he's making a lot of cool projects. There's some exciting stuff coming up too. And he's really fun in this movie too, as more of a supporting role. The off-screen fight that he and his daughter have is hysterical.
That was the best bit. Yeah. And it's the most he does because the dude is sleeping. When he is on screen, he looks tired. Then there is a bit at the mall. He is knocked out with all the other dads. Shoes off, everything.
His wardrobe looks like he just walked in off. Like, that's the kind of stuff that we see him wear in paparazzi photos and stuff.
And I know it is.
Yeah.
Because I think he's wearing the same thing when he was playing ball with J. Cole out in the streets. I think he just went straight into the set.
Yep.
Hey, shout out to Sandman. A lot of good stuff in the works for him, but a good family film coming from him. So
nice.
Pretty impressed with
glad you liked it.
Yeah, it was pretty good. But that is all of the movies